So I didn't bring a camera memory card, did I? But I managed to find there's a mobile phone in this van. And we're back in the van. And we're on the 10-metre net. Now, Mr Chippie's gone home to Bradford. And he was going to try and get from a vantage point 100 miles away. But he's failed to get through on his 40 watts. So, if you wonder why the President Richard is all nasty on top, my late uncle's battery charger decided to go short circuit, and it dolloped all its gunge on there, so that's going to have to be cleaned. So it's about my turn, so I'll kind of plonk that down. Aerials up there somewhere. Radio transmitter tower. Bit darker than it was last week. G0OGF. Well, thanks to Andy, he mentioned he was recording on his mobile phone, and I realised there's a disconnected mobile phone available in this vehicle. And so I've dragged it out, and I've never recorded on a mobile phone ever before in my life, and I am now doing so as I talk. So there we go. Wow. I don't know how dreadful this is going to be. Is it going to be like a potato camera? So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing whether... I was really hoping Mr Chippie could get through on his 40 watts, but obviously not the case. And so I'm looking forward to seeing whether he can come through on the repeater later on. I've had the builders half a day, so they're coming for... There's 3 bricklayers coming on Monday for a fortnight, and I think we're going to wallop the building up. I've had bricks delivered, which... the bricks are 70 pence plus VAT each, and since we did the deal with the builders merchants, they're now 90-something pence each. I need an armed guard on the bricks. G0OGF to E0YNT. Over to you, Andy. So we're going to take a break from the 10-metre net, and in 10 minutes' time we'll be over on GB3GR 77's repeater, and hopefully Mr Chippie will be able to come through. Roger on that, that's excellent. So Andy, you've not gone down my avenue and got rid of the television 20 years ago. Yeah. Yes, well, I'd better dismantle my mouth. It's getting dark. I don't want to get burgled in the middle of nowhere and somebody nick my Heath kit. It might be worth £1. And we'll go over to GR shortly. I'll just take my mouse down and we'll see what we get out of this camera built into a mobile phone. So great fun, and thanks very much, Stuart, and Russ, of course, and Andy. So over to you, Andy, for your final G0Jeff.
28012 return. Yeah, okay, Richard. Just for info, Richard, are you out and about or at home? I wasn't sure. Taking your mobile, are you?
Yeah, I'm in the communications van, and I'm out at Londonthorpre, across from one of the big towers over.
Oh, right, yeah, same place as last time, the usual place, isn't it? Yeah, okay, Richard, yeah, great stuff. Yeah, it's certainly cracking out anyway. What are you on the Antron again?
Yeah, I'm on the Antron, that's right. And I'm doing 40 watts.
Yeah, I put mine at 40 watts because I thought you was running about that, so, yeah, keeps it all nice and equal. Yeah, okay, Richard, great stuff. Right, I'll say 7 please to you both, and anybody else listening. This is 2 Echo 0, Yankee November Tango, just closing the Friday night 10 metre SKARS net. 201T now, clear frequency. 73
73 G0Jeff clear. Right, so we'll pause this and then we'll take the aerial down, and there's a bit of a chat going on, if we can actually see. I might even put some lights on.
FKC M0SDM. Your 20 watts is doing brilliant, Richard. There is a little bit of noise, but it's really not worth running more power unless you really, really want to. In fact, for a moment there, I thought it was someone local calling in, so certainly not a problem. I'll pop you at the top of the list below myself. I want to put another call out and see if any other stations are wishing to join. Any other stations for the Friday night SKARS, please call now. November Mike Alpha, you need a hill like Mr C. M0 and MA. Okay, Steve, we've got you. Any other stations for the Friday night net, please call now. Stations for the Friday night SKARS net on GB3GR, please call now. Well, I think the G0OGF is still dropping his mast and putting his antenna away from the 10 metre net. So as we stand at the moment, we've got myself at the top of the list, and then 2E0FKC and M0NMA. I'd be interested to know, Richard, whether you was monitoring 10 metres or not from your current location. 2E0FKC from M0SDM.
M30FKC, yes, I have been monitoring, and I was hearing snippets. I mean, at first you were coming through sort of radio to S5, and then you seemed to fade out a bit, and then G0Jeff came in. It was probably the clearest, but I was only getting, you know, every other word probably. I think I heard him going on about having to take video with his mobile phone, which was unusual. So you'll tell me if I heard that right. And I gather it was you, G0Jeff, 30YNT, I heard his call sign, and M7RST, I think I heard his call sign as well.
So Mr Chippie's coming in from 100 miles away on 20 watts UHF. I'll just put this down while I put the thing back in the back. G0Jeff.
G0OGF, if you want to take it, you'll be after Steve, and then it's round to me. G0OJF from M0SDM.
Yeah, I was listening whilst I was putting stuff away in the van to Mr Chippie, so I'm glad that he got every other word from me, and of course he was right that I dug out the phone with Zello on it, realising that it had a camera built into it, so the first time ever we are actually recording on that. So whether or not it works out, you'll find out. So over to whoever's next, G0OJF.
M0SDM returning. Any other stations for the Friday night SKARS net on GB3GR? Please call now.
Well, there is a clock in here, but you know.
Good, okay. Yeah, so that was good then, 30FKC, that you were, you know, receiving bits and pieces from where you were. I was running 50 watts to begin with, and then just turned it up to 100 for a short while, and then back down again. But you know, like I was saying on the net, it's not good to run these rigs at 100 watts FM, flat out, because it certainly doesn't do them any good. I've seen what happens to a HF set when they run 100 watts at FM, and it wasn't pretty. Needless to say, the rig didn't work anymore. What else? Yeah, I'm also recording as well, but if Richard's got his phone there, then excellent. Right, 20FKC from M0SDM.
SDM to FKC returning. Yeah, I've gone what I'm going to say now. Yeah, I think I must have heard you when you turned up to 100 watts, Stuart, so that's why you came through actually clearer than G0JF for a short amount of time. After that, it was pretty much G0JF was the only one I can hear, but of course it's up on high ground. Just for everybody's information, I'm on Bingley Road, just on the edge of Oakley Moor, Bartat, if you like. So that's my position. I've not been up near the airport this time. I'll probably try that next time if we have another 10 metre net. Maybe I'll more stuff from there. So with that, it's round to Steve M0NMA from 20KC.
Steve here is in Stamford. He's 40 miles away, but he's right in the town centre, and he really struggles to get into the UHF repeater.
The transition you've made, just need to understand exactly how I'm receiving you. Don't take it as an indication of your signal, take it more as an indication of my reception capability, my QTA, so you realise what I'm working with. I'll stick that on Facebook, presumably there'll be a link or a few of them for a post to begin with, and I'll add to it rather than create a separate one. But yeah, useful exercise. I don't think anybody heard me. Maybe Richard might have heard me, G0JF, if he was in the clear with a high antenna. But other than that, again, nothing from me at this end. I couldn't hear anything at all. Trying to Richard, G0JF from Mike 0, November, Mike Alpha.
Okay, Roger on that, Steve. Well, I say it's great to have you on, and it's great to have Mr Chippie on. So it's real DX, and you know, I hear people coming on the repeater saying CQDX on the repeater, and of course, what does DX actually mean when it's over the repeater? Well, if somebody's on a 100 milliwatt handheld and they're 10 miles away, that's fantastic. So it depends, doesn't it? So we really have tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the van. I'm going to stop my recording, and we're going to start the van, and I'll drive home, and I will talk while I'm driving when safe to do so. So over to Stuart, G0JF.
Well, it's glad to know that you're pleased I'm here as well. I won't feel left out. But yeah, well, it's like on HF as well, isn't it, when people are calling.
Right, so we'll call it a day at that. I hope you've enjoyed what I've been able to record. And I say I forgot the memory card for the camcorder, so goodness knows what this is going to look like. It might look like a potato. So I'll say 73s to all the viewers, and we'll no doubt be getting some repairs in as well. So cheers, thanks for watching.
I've said about 10 times